Hi, thanks for joining us. Today we're at the Cycnant Pass, which is a little way outside Conway, and we're going to go for a little bike ride up the hill behind me there and onto the moors. I've got old Tom a nice waterproof suit now. It's not very elegant, but it's functional, and I'm wearing my bike t-shirt. So let's go. When I said we're going to take a little ride up that hill there, that was half an hour ago and I was young and foolish then. It's a bit of a climb. Anyway, we're up here on the moor. Old Tom got into cycling when my younger brother joined a cycling club where they did road racing and the like, and old Tom decided he'd have a bash at that and he got into it in a big way. So he joined the club as well. He used to do time trials and the like, and he did quite well in the veterans class. He did a little bit of mountain biking as well. Ended up with about 4 or 5 bikes in his shed. That was the way old Tom was. If there was one thing old Tom was renowned for in cycling circles, it was falling off his bike. He kept his mobile phone wrapped up in 2 plastic bags for the eventuality of him falling into a water-filled ditch, which he did on regular occasions. He'd often come home with chunks of flesh hanging off him and blood streaming down him from where he'd fallen off. One time we were biking up Rush Up Edge, which is near Castleton in the Peak District, and it's a track on the edge of quite a steep slope, and he went into a bit of a death spiral and eventually plunged off the side, slid about 5 to 10 metres maybe at the most down the hill. So I went down and checked everything was okay. His bike was alright, and eventually he got up. He called me some nasty things, but he hopped back on and away we went and enjoyed the day. Old Tom was running and riding and doing triathlons well into his 70s, and he eventually gave up cycling when he was knocked off his bike on a roundabout by a careless driver. He was knocked unconscious and had some quite serious injuries, and what with the length of time it took him to recover and the lack of confidence, his cycling pretty much ended. It's okay, you're alright, I'll take your time. Thank you. Hello. Faster than I went up it. Anyway, that concludes this mini adventure in Old Tom's farewell tour.